Hey guys, welcome back to Martin's review. After a few weeks off, we have here the new MAFEX 206, the Endoskeleton from Terminator 2. This is the last figure from this line that MAFEX has produced, and I hope they do some other characters, especially Sarah Connor, of course, and a T-1000. We have here the box, beautiful as always, with Mafex here, the photo of the endoskeleton, badass on the side here. Very nice, a logo here of authenticity of Medicom toy. Here on full screen the endoskeleton, and on the back as always some of the different options that includes this figure. So let's crack this open and let's see what is inside. Please, a kindly reminder, leave a like if you enjoy this kind of content and subscribe to my channel if you really like what I'm doing here. More will be coming. And this is how the figure looks out of the box with all of its accessories, and I have to say it's a little underwhelming because I think this figure cost me a little bit more than the rest of the MAFEX Terminators. So yeah, it's a lackluster that they doesn't include anymore, and particularly the figure itself. I'm gonna speak about it in a moment. But yeah, and just four interchangeable hands, pair of hands here. Very nice. The detail and the sculpture here. I would have preferred that includes some kind of maybe a diorama for the price. And here, for example, the moment you use these, you put out pull out the hands, well, you just become a little loosey here. Out of the box, it just like this. But yeah, very good detail on the sculpture, and it only includes two pair of guns here, or rifles. I don't know how to call it. Futuristic guns. Yeah, very nice detail. The sculpture and the paint detail is there, but yeah, it's only there. It's only that, and the price is, as I said, is higher comparing to the rest. And I was hoping that the figure, well, it looks great. The sculpture and the paint detail on the face here, on the skull, is fantastic. The red eyes here, the teeth, these dairy teeth, and yeah, very nice. But I was hoping that the figure for the price is, well, it could have been metal, some kind of die cast, or perhaps a little bit of die cast here and there. For example, here on the chest, or maybe the skull here. But yes, when I hold it for the first time, it was underwhelming because, well, I was expecting that weight a little bit more. But yeah, I have a couple of issues with this figure, particularly on the QC department here. For example, on the toe articulation, it's just loosey, very loose here. And on the feet here, just pop out quite easily. Just move it and yep. And for example, here we move it and doesn't pop out. But this feet is just I can't use it. The only part that the figure is metal is on the feet, and it's only this part, not the toes or the fingers here, but this part is metal. So yeah, the figure looks very nice, as I said, very cool. But yeah, maybe some metal on other parts of the body on the endoskeleton will have help. Very nice detail. And yeah, one thing I want to say is that you have to be very extremely careful with the figure comparing to the other kind of MAFEX, because well, you have some and thinner parts here and there, and I break this. Maybe when I just grab here in this way, just pop out, and pop out, and yeah, I'm gonna put some super glue here. But yes, it's a thing you have to be concerned about this figure. So let's check out the articulation. It isn't really anything more about the articulation, as I said, with extra caring here. Can move good, bad. He can move well, but yeah, be careful with the figure. And this cable just it isn't attached to the body, so you can be more rough. But yeah, the articulation is right. They are right here. Very nice here, but doesn't move a lot comparing to other. Very good range here, almost like a butterfly giant here. Very nice indeed. And the articulation feels good. Feels very nice here, and this pop out. But yeah, it's nothing to worry about because you just put it back there. And yeah, very nice the movement here. I really like how the pistons of the suspension here just move very mechanical. But yes, it's very limited in that regard. Yeah, here on the knee it's just single joint, and in my case, as I said before, well, I can't move this feet without put it out pull it out the rest of the figure. But this is how it's supposed to be moving, unless the feet, but the toes, or the feet, or the sorry, the fingers here is just a mess. But yeah, um, the head here looks kind of tiny comparing to the rest of the line, especially with the Terminators, Arnold Schwarzenegger. um, but yeah, it's supposed to be this under the muscles and the skin and all that of Arnold face. So yeah, and there's a difference here on the engineering of the figure. For example, here, just oops, see that? Be careful, please, if you don't want your figure to screw up. Yeah, it's a very delicate figure. And here, for example, going to the point here, and for example, this is just a difference between the MAFEX and this figure, because this is a ball joint, and if you try to put this on the Arnie Terminator figures, well, it will be not possible, because this is a, a hole for this part. See, and the MAFEX and the rest of the line is just a like a staff. I don't know how to talk to refer here. For example, with the Terminator battle damage, great figure, amazing detail. And here, yes, I can't put this hand here. We can try it, but yeah, let's see. It will not be hold. Yeah, just impossible. It's a different methodology of the figure construction. But yeah, be extra careful. You see this part just bent It's horrible. And here we have the endoskeleton next to the Terminators here. The other two from the four releases from MAFEX, and yeah, it looks, as I said, a little underwhelming. For example, the size comparing here looks tiny comparing to this, and this of course is the same almost these two figures. But yeah, in this case it looks the head looks tiny, and the size is just well, yeah, it doesn't look like this is the same dude here. But in just trying to justify, well, it's because of the skin and the muscles and all of that. It's supposed to be this under this. So yeah, as I said, the figure is a little bit underwhelming due to the fact of the price is higher than these two. And for example, this is, as I said on my review, if you haven't watched it, please watch it. Watch it. This figure have an arsenal of accessories, and these two don't. But yeah, the price of these, I don't know why, is a little bit pricey. But yeah, maybe the engineering of the figure, the licensing, I don't know. But I don't think it justifies the price comparing to the other two releases. And the material it isn't there. I was hoping to be some metal, and and the metal include is just on the feet. I have some quality control issues. I don't like to put that on my review, on my decision if a figure lacks, if I like a figure. But yeah, it's an issues, an annoyance. But yeah, it's there. But yeah, I like the figure, of course, but it doesn't, and I'm not that excited for it. I hope the MAFEX do better from for other releases of this Terminator line. Hoping to see some Sarah Connor and the T1000, as I said, as always on this Terminator action figures review. So yeah, please check it out. The other two reviews of these figures. Check out my other figures review, and subscribe if you haven't been. If you have not subscribed, please leave a comment down below, leave a like, share it with your friends, and we are gonna see us on the next collection. See ya.